You're listening to Grim 86 Freedom First Podcast. This should be interesting. Pinky out over there, Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
Season 2.
Yeah! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting season of Grim 86 Freedom First Podcast.
Season 2.
We are back with Season 2. Bigger, better, and longer.
And Jamie and me were just talking about all the haters didn't believe we could even make it, bro.
Here we are.
Season 2.
Here we are.
Your face. Season 2.
At a new command bunker.
Undisclosed location.
We're still building it. I mean, we got the priorities out. We got the lights, for the mood. And we got that booze and stuff behind us.
Just
so,
in case, you know.
The important things.
Just in case a party pops off.
Sure.
We want to be ready for you guys.
Yeah,
exactly.
The infinity mirror we found to be wildly popular in the EDM crowd. I've seen.
I didn't even notice that till right now. It's right above me. Oh, wow.
So, shout out. Shout out.
The DJ got all
to
excited.
the party people.
Dude.
Yep.
Throw your hands up.
Right on. So we've been gone for what, like almost 4 months? 4 months?
Holy shit!
It's been 4 months.
We did the last show in would have been
October, or November.
November.
I think.
Yeah, it was in November.
Yeah.
So
Right after the Halloween specials and
Yep.
stuff like that. Yeah, we had a great time.
So we've been gone for a while.
That was. I had a great Halloween season this last year. It was just fun. Nothing super in particular was good about it, but it was just
even with all the stress of moving, because me and you were both going through that whole situation with moving and stuff,
Dude.
and the podcast moving.
Right.
But it was still
nuts.
It was a good couple shows, good time of year. It was fun.
Damn, dude, that was insane.
Yeah.
That was
Me
insane.
and Chris doing all that planning.
Everything
and shit
that we
for those
were,
shows.
we were doing all that planning at the same time. Like you guys are trying to figure out your living situation and what we were gonna do.
I live in a van down by the river now.
Down
but,
by the
it's
river.
good. We're good.
So we were gonna do this from my command bunker, but we decided that
Too small
it
of
was
an area
too
for
small.
where we need. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of just like a bomb.
So we get a
shelter,
shout out to Tim. He hooked us up with the new location.
Yeah.
So-
Tim the Status. You guys will maybe catch him on an episode or something.
Yeah, we will be planning little something, little surprises in the future from Tim the Status.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good.
So we'll definitely add his name at the bottom when he's on too, as Tim the Status.
Yeah, this is great, man. It was starting to look a little grim there for a minute.
Pun intended.
You guys see what I did there?
Hey,
You gotta add in like a womp womp. Boo! Yeah.
Oh, like all sad, like.
But we're all
Did you
excited.
say that?
Hey, and then I know I've talked to you guys quite a few times since, and we were like, dude, I have nowhere to vent.
Yeah.
So this is we miss this.
So
This just there's been too, I'm just gonna go ahead and name a couple of things that have been going off. We can get into them if we want to.
Sure.
But between the presidential election
right
and the coronavirus,
oh yeah,
there's just so much bullshit going on out there to keep everyone so fucking distracted.
and there's already a cure for the coronavirus. Our buddy Tim here just told us it's Lyme disease.
Tight.
Womp, womp.
Lyme disease goes well with the coronavirus.
Damn, that was so much more funnier
it.
when Tim said it.
It was just a shout out to him, bro. Well, you already heard it. Come on now. Usually those awkward pauses make it funnier. So
Yeah.
They do.
the fuck up,
especially when you add. Johnny, don't worry about
Shots
it.
fired.
You control the laugh tracks.
Oh,
so
exactly.
You can make anything
I can
funny.
make
Oh
it
yeah,
funny,
you can
right?
make anything funny.
Go fuck yourself.
Through the power of editing.
What else is there? Was there any other things that you were thinking of?
Those are just the big two. But
Yeah. How was
fuck.
your guys' holidays? Well, we missed the holidays on the show, but I mean, why don't we just?
Thanksgiving was all right.
Yeah.
Christmas is all right. It was
Yeah,
Halloween was better actually.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Had
it
fun.
was a great. Yeah, it was
When
a
the
great
show
time.
was great.
I had so much fun. I think doing the show and doing the research made Halloween that much more better.
Oh yeah, because you actually got to
Yeah.
study all the things where it came from and
Yeah.
all. That was fun.
That was
So
a fun episode.
I had Thanksgiving was all right. It wasn't it's visiting family and stuff, but Christmas was fucking phenomenal. I had a magical fucking Christmas this year. It was great. So my birthday is a day after Christmas, and I went to Disneyland. Holy fuck, dude.
And it's crazy. For 63, he looks great.
Yeah, really. 74 years old and still fucking, still fucking squirting like a squirt gun.
You're still squirting. All right.
Still squirting like a squirt gun, baby.
Shit,
Yeah,
bro.
damn.
I'm only 34, and it's still right now. It's the stick that comes out that
Just a
says
little,
bang.
little dribble,
Yeah, right.
little dribble here and there. No, but I had a great time. I went to Disneyland, and it was just a completely magical. Now
that's
that
right.
I'm
Yeah.
an adult, like I'm not going there because of some kid or because of some football trip like we used to do when we were kids, or because like I actually went there. My wife planned it. She like saved a bunch of money, and she was like, "You could do whatever you want here."
Yeah.
As long
That
as
was cool, man.
as
I
long
saw
as I could
all
pay
your
for
pictures,
it, you could do whatever you want. And there wasn't anything like everything I did. I was like, I always dreamed of doing in Disneyland, and it was such a fucking dude.
And then you just
It was
went too,
badass.
right, Jamie? Didn't you go? Or
I
no?
didn't go. No.
Oh, Val did.
Val did.
Our
Shout out
homegirl-
to Val.
Yeah, shout out to Val. She's right off set here. And then our boy Tim, you went too, right? You went just November-ish or something?
Yeah.
September?
Oh, also, I became a Jedi.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll have some pictures of that.
Debatable.
We can throw up. I became a Jedi.
Why am
I
I
have
not
my own
surprised?
lightsaber.
I'm not surprised that you went Jedi.
I have my own lightsaber. I got my own cloak.
He calls it
a
One Eye
tunic,
Willie.
And I'm getting the pants.
Yeah.
I have a
You getting the
belt,
pants.
and I got a lightsaber. I built it myself, dude. It was such a
it's
fucking
How much does a
awesome. That's
lightsaber
awesome.
cost to build?
roughly between $200 and $300.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But they're
Damn.
but aren't they?
Dude, they are so fucking dope, dude.
But aren't
Well,
they
they could
sparring
cut right
quality?
through metal,
Huh?
so I mean, I
Aren't they
guess
like sparring quality? Can't you
No,
clack
no,
them
they're-
together
no,
and stuff?
no.
Shit. That's what I want. I want someone where you can fucking beat them.
You can buy those online for like $20, and they have like all the sounds and stuff, and they're actually really durable.
See, $20 is about what I'm looking to spend
Yeah.
on a lightsaber.
But this one, the one that I have,
it's all a toilet paper roll, like all duct taped together.
It's the Christmas wrapping fucking.
Yeah,
tube.
there you go.
yeah, no, the one I have is like it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 7 parts to it.
Yeah.
Like you actually get to pick out the different like lightsaber classes and then put them together, dude.
That's cool, man.
Dude, it was way cool, dude. And then like they have like this whole ceremony, right? Like so you're building your lightsaber and like they're talking like
Okay, that's not so cool.
No, it was fucking awesome, dude. Dude, I don't care what you could say whatever the fuck you want. I had a magical fucking time.
Yeah, I know
dude.
you did. I saw all your shit, all your pictures.
Yeah.
You look good,
So
especially
they-
the one where you got your tickets. But I'm not gonna say anymore.
tickets?
Continue. Just keep going.
Okay, so like during the ceremony, right? You're building it, and like they're saying like, oh, there's something like going on. I feel like a presence, and then like the ceiling turns green, and then you hear Yoda's voice start talking to you and like bless the whole ceremony.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
It is
It's so nerdy, but
fucking
so awesome,
dude.
though.
It's
Yeah.
corny as fuck, but I'm such a huge fucking Star Wars fan, dude. I don't give a shit.
Even
dude.
with all the shit new movies.
So
Dude, they're great.
There's something to
Everything
be
about Star Wars is great.
Negative.
I never
Positive.
understood. I never like got the excitement behind going to Disneyland as an adult. All right, but then like there are a
Right.
lot of people that do it.
Right.
And the last time I was there was when I was in high school still. So I was 17 years old last time I went. And I will say this, there is something to be said about the budget that they have. The rides and the attractions are so well done and so extravagantly built
Right.
that I think that if I went there as an adult,
You'd appreciate it more
I
for a
would-
whole different reason.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck yeah,
exactly.
dude.
Yeah.
And now that I'm old enough, right, where I'm not worried about thinking some of this stuff is cool because the other kids are going to make fun of me for liking it.
Right.
I could just go there and not give a fuck about what anyone
Right.
thinks and just be like, I don't give a fuck if you. I don't know you. Who the fuck are you? I don't know you. I like this shit because it's cool.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And they have
we
beer there.
we went to California Adventure.
Is that
and
your
we
first time going there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we rode the Marvel ride. What's it called? Guardians of the Galaxy. Dude, that is so fucking cool, dude. That is a cool ride.
Right on.
That's probably one of the best rides in the park.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then we went on the Millennium Falcon ride. boo, dude. I did not have a
You
good
didn't
time.
like it?
No, it was bad, dude. They could do a lot more with that. They should do a lot more with it.
They didn't do they didn't do the Kessel Run or anything. Like what did they do?
Yeah, you're on a run and you're supposed to like hijack, or you're supposed to like pick up some power supply thing. I don't remember the whole fucking thing, but you're sitting.
I was fucking baked, bro.
Dude, there was like there was a pilot, there was a co-pilot, and there's two gunners, right? So you're either a pilot, a co-pilot, or gunners, and then they have these buttons on the side of your seat, like you're sitting here, and on your left or your right, you have buttons that you have to press to shoot. Instead of having like a fucking
joystick type thing.
Yeah, gun in front. You have to press these little fucking buttons. Dude, it's so boo, dude. It was real. But the Millennium Falcon looks
sick.
The fucking Millennium Falcon, dude. Cool. It was,
and it's like 1-to-1, right? The scale. It's
dude. I thought it. I mean, it actually looked like it could take off.
It's 1 to 100 million.
Dude, it was so dope. Yeah. So I had a really exciting vacation.
We could tell.
Yeah. I was
stoked,
dude.
Man.
I'm still. Like,
and you haven't been since when?
Oh, like I was 13 when I last was there. Yeah.
Being 63, that's a fucking long.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like fucking almost 70 years, something
back
like that.
Back in 1914 when the park was established.
1914. Yeah. I knew Walt Disney when he was a baby.
Did you teach him to play the kazoo?
Goddamn fly!
We gotta. We've been infiltrated.
Yeah, we got a few.
Got an
bogeys.
Intruder.
Got a few bogeys in here. All right, so
shoot them down.
Anything else, Jamie? What have you been up to, man?
After the holiday season, it's just been working, man. They had us spread so thin during the holiday. It was like I didn't even have any fucking time to think or breathe. And I'm still helping my parents with their move, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about that off camera and shit. Yeah,
okay.
Dude, it's crazy. I got some pictures to show you guys of their old property, and like you wouldn't fucking believe.
Oh no,
yeah,
I don't even want to.
Did they gut it out or what?
I'll show you later.
Oh, we'll get into it later.
Yeah,
that sucks, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I can't like
classified.
openly talk about.
Classified.
Ouch.
It is what it is.
Yeah, sorry, man.
It's all good. It is where it's a new chapter.
Yeah,
you know, just trying to keep our
create new memories, man.
Keep our heads up, you know.
Just create new memories where you go, wherever your parents end up.
But I've been working on my own place too. I finally got this nice little I have a nice little outdoor patio area because you guys, I like to always hang out outside.
Outside guy. Definitely.
We have this area between the garage and the house that's covered, and it makes a nice little patio. So we got a table out there, and I set up a bunch of my LED lights and shit that were in my room over at your place. And I got them all wired up to like smart plugs and stuff.
You guys would enjoy this if you had robot ears.
Robot ears. So, but no,
it's sitting out there. He's sitting
fun,
out
man.
there in his trench coat, like.
I said, "How could he see me?"
Hey, Jamie.
How the hell
did they see me here? Is like
me?
tripping out. Oh shit, that's cool, dude. So you got a little like a little patio area where you can
it's
chill?
cool.
I don't like techno.
I just mounted a TV.
You
up
would
there.
if you had robot ears. Continue. I'm listening.
Go ahead,
anyway,
dude.
Mounted a TV up out there, so I got
sick,
that,
dude.
and the lights are all voice activated, which is a big thing that I
it's
like.
Weird
to
when
do.
it rains; it just keeps going out, and you can't.
It's strange, yeah.
2 weeks,
it's
it'll come
covered.
back on. I don't get it.
It's covered. It's nice. But that's what I've been working on. I've been starting to do. Been really enjoying that the new place has a wood fireplace. I've been running. I don't do it often, but when I have firewood, we've been doing fires inside, which I just love having a fire going.
So anyone in our area that is missing wooden furniture from their porch, we know where it's going now.
Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about.
Inconceivable.
Allegedly.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's good
no
shit.
pictures or it didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If you didn't get caught, you're
right.
good. I've been, let's see, I've been just doing my shit. I've got that move going down. I got like almost all my crap in a like quarter of the space that I normally have, so I had to figure out how to get all that to work. Been doing the old security gig back, doing that. Kicking some ass a little bit. Let's see what else have we been doing. He's been doing. Show him your sign real quick.
Oh,
he made this up the other day.
Yeah, this
is weird.
No. We were going the other way.
Yeah,
no. We were.
That's a reverse.
The reverse.
He made this up.
I made this up.
Yeah.
This is called the reverse shocker.
Yeah, you heard it here first, folks.
Anyway, so I just wanted to make sure we didn't forget to include that in the show.
Also, wait before you go on. Jamie's wearing a fabulous Grim 86 Freedom First podcast shirt. You can pick one of these bad boys up
Yep.
at Spreadshirt.
Hang
Oh,
on. This is
shit,
gonna be
that's
hard.
been a minute.
So it should be shop.spreadshirt.com/Grim86.
And since we've moved the command bunker, we really need your guys' support. So if you guys could just go on there, buy one piece of merchandise, you get laid. Believe me.
100%.
Jamie.
99% of the 100% of the time that you wear that shirt, you will be getting screwed.
Yep.
Like
Jamie's getting
yeah, you don't want to know what's going on under the table right now.
Jamie
I got laid 4 times on the way here. All right, it was
That's
crazy.
what happens.
Yeah.
It was insane.
You stop and somebody jumps on and
You don't even stop. they just fly out of nowhere,
Yeah.
out of traffic.
I mean, you're literally pushing them away at this point now because
It's
you're just
crazy.
tired.
and if
crazy.
it doesn't
I mean,
happen for you,
I just
it's
wanna
not
sleep.
Yeah.
it's not the shirt's fault. Maybe you need a shower. I don't know.
That's a big one. I hear.
Yeah.
He needs his rest.
Shout out
John.
That'll be a little edit.
Johnson's. Yeah, I just wanted to have a little edit for myself there
Yeah.
when I edit it.
So you were saying, Johnny?
Oh yeah, and then I started up a little like side little fun project, comic book little page, and it's comics comics and zero fucks, but it's basically comics and zero Fs. So yeah, it's something we'll talk about it more another time. But I mean that's something that we've been doing, kind of me and Kenny, like on the side, doing a little project there. Kenny's doing good, by the way. Aaron I've talked to, he started a new job at a hospital, and he's working there, and he's doing good. Our buddy Bo is doing good. I've talked to him.
Bo.
Our boy Andy from the episode 5, he's doing good. He got a new
Yeah.
job and promotion. Shout out to Andy.
Fucking
Shout out to
Andy.
Valerie. She seems to be doing good. I didn't get to catch up with her as much as I wanted to, but we do know she went to Disneyland. So
Shout out to Tim and Mary.
yeah,
Thank
shout
you
out
again.
to Tim and Mary. So,
Yeah.
Yep. And then we will be getting this command bunker more dialed in. We got to bring in the gun racks and ammunition storage over here. So we have more of the command bunker stuff to move, but
Yeah.
this is just like the first communications level of the command bunker that we had to move.
Yeah, establishing communications and a supply line is the first priority.
Yeah, we need our sat phones to get all uplinked to our sat too. So
Once we get that
calling some
established,
airstrikes, we call it Angel Fire. We bring it in. So
then Angel Hellfire.
yeah. Jamie's like, "Fuck, do we have that? Fuck yeah."
Fuck yeah, dude. Johnny, secure that
I
over
will.
the last 4 months.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
I've been
I got-
working on that.
I gotta say, I like this setup.
The turret gun setup, though, isn't it? Yeah.
I feel like our camera is working way better with this light in this room.
It's Tim's energy, dude.
Yep.
It has to be. It's something.
It's the statist energy.
It's
Wow.
something in the air.
coursing through our veins.
Fuck you, Tim. You son of a bitch.
Off camera, he said that you pay your taxes and the lights work.
Fuck you.
That was
Fucking
amazing.
status.
That was good.
Status. Fuck.
That was great. I love it. That was amazing.
And Kappas stand forever,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus, that was funny. All right, so what else we got, guys? Anything else before if we want to talk about anything? Anything else going on? What do you guys see for season 2? Let's go there. What do you guys want to do? We've been talking about it. We're gonna have a little bit shorter of a show. We decided.
This is my
Vision?
My vision of the future for Grim 86 Freedom First podcast. New and better.
Aloha, bitches.
The hat stays first
Yeah.
off.
First of all,
Yeah.
No, but I'm thinking like we're gonna bring you new content. We're gonna go out, hit the streets. We're gonna actually talk to people. Bring you personal interviews with
Investors, possibly you.
that's like
maybe
that looked like the step 4, and then profit. Yeah.
Security.
Yeah.
You're supposed to flex. But yeah. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Boats and
I need to
hoes.
work out, dude. I can't be
Get
sexy,
out of here.
dude.
You don't need to work out. You look great. So, so interviews? Yeah. So what are you thinking about
some
that?
interviews, maybe some new graphics. We're talking about new content.
Maybe a once a month short little guest spot for Tim the Statist.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, we kicked that around for a little while.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, anything else you think of, Chris?
Maybe.
Jamie, you have any ideas that you want to kind of tackle? I mean, we're going to try to keep it simpler, but yet like
more of
Yeah,
the freedom
more.
lifestyle kind of stuff.
figure out.
I'm me personally, I'm looking forward to coming out with new designs for
Shirts and
our
stuff?
merch.
Yeah.
I just because that is the like one of the things I really love about this is the creative side. Like, since I don't do any of the post processing for the video and stuff anymore because you took that over, Johnny, which I'm super grateful for because that is a fucking tedious job.
Very much.
But the designing the logos and stuff is so much fun for me that it doesn't really seem like work. So
I might need you to design me something little for that comic book thing too. Just something simple.
yeah, I
Just
mean
while while we're live here
yeah,
talking, you know, like,
with my very limited skills,
yeah.
it's
just gonna be like
that.
it's just gonna be the name. And then we could also like travel the world. Like we could find new
Ooh.
like destinations to go.
That'd be
Like,
fucking
Prestige
crazy.
International.
Like right here.
National.
wait,
national.
I don't know if they can see this, but this is definitely Asia right here.
Yeah, that's where
And this-
Wuhan is.
This is the Horn of Africa. They call it down here.
The Horn.
Yeah.
The horn.
Just want to make sure you guys
The
know.
whore of Africa.
We like
Yeah,
to
fuck
educate.
Yeah, dude. Cool.
So,
That's
just
where
wanna
they
throw
all
that in
are.
there.
All right. That's awesome.
I don't know. I don't know what you point. You did point to North
It was
America.
South
right?
America.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, all right.
When I said the Horn of
Making
Africa,
sure.
they actually do look a little similar. So,
Germany's
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it is weird in Germany, bro.
Fucking Frenchies.
Yep. Fucking limeys. All right. So you want to do some more designing and kind of fuck around with some of that stuff on the show and for shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
We got to get some t-shirts made of our own so we can actually put them out without having to go through that nonsense too down the road. Like
Yeah.
the spreadshirt thing.
It's just hard because you need to put all the money up front.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
but
then-
I mean, like down the road, like that's something we got to do. Stickers.
Well,
and
maybe
things
if
like
people
that.
buy enough shirts, we can do that. You know.
Yeah.
Honestly, the more I'm seeing that these like fast make to order garments, the more I'm thinking that they're actually doing them on that one that's where it's a printer that actually prints like almost more like a computer printer or whatever.
Right.
Right.
The one, remember we got a couple
They
samples.
fired up their Tandy.
That's what this is. That's what I had
Tim.
this made,
Tim, they fired up their Tandy.
and he blew this up and stuck it on with the printer, and bam,
I'm wondering like
and cap.
the thing.
It's weird. It feels like cardboard, but I mean,
Yeah.
We had a couple of samples from a laser
It's where-
printer type thing like that, right?
It's what the walls of my house.
yeah, we did. That was that. Yeah, but that one was like $4,000 or something for that thing.
for the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of is that like that would. Here's the thing.
You'd
It's
have to
gonna
open a
cost-
business for that.
It's
you know
going to
what I mean?
cost a couple $100s to get like even 12 shirts started because that usually is the minimum. 12 to 24 is the minimum. And then we have inventory. If we don't sell them all, we're just sitting on that.
Right.
And you're always going to have the couple of sizes or whatever that are just going to sit because nobody's going to buy them.
Well, maybe we'll meet a freedom fighter, or a freedom fighter will have a friend that has a shop or something that we can get hooked up with too.
That'd be
So
pretty
let us
cool.
know. Contact us.
Yeah.
Facebook's
Could
the best
be
way.
you, investor.
Yeah.
Possibly you.
Possibly.
You want
Yeah.
some grunge style punk rock looking text done?
Yeah.
Holler at your boy.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Jamie did that design, so there you go.
Yeah, I did.
He also made this shirt. It's crazy because like,
Fucking Jamie is a madman
yeah, he's good
With
friends with Bruce Campbell
with
Yeah.
the pencil.
and the Army of Darkness.
That was a portrait he let me do.
Sure.
We spent a weekend in Santa Monica.
and you stood
yeah.
you stood like that for 48 hours while you drew it.
Over cocktails.
Yeah.
He was just there 48 hours holding his
The
gun.
original was actually done in pastel oils, but
Wow.
yeah, then we had to
It just didn't translate well, so you had to like scan it into
Yeah,
the computer.
we had to
How much is that a gallon?
ink it.
$943.
Yeah, actually,
in
yeah,
1940.
That was what he
Nailed it.
told me.
nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Creativity.
All right, so so you wanted to go more the creativity route. Me and Chris will be like brainstorming on more of like what we're gonna do.
I super dig
um,
the idea of talking to people.
That's
Yeah.
where I was gonna go right now. Is like, so how do we do that? We gotta get a camera, right? Or we
Camera
do it off a phone.
Or off a phone, yeah. They make so here's the thing. They make these little rigs that you can get like a tripod for.
Dude,
And you can have like multiple phones attached to it.
wow.
And you can have light rings around the phone, so you can just carry this thing or have someone carry it and get it recorded on a couple of different things. So you can have like one phone going like 4K, then you can have one phone going in like 60 frames a second.
With the light mounted on it.
Yeah, onto the like basically around the phone. So you just have this thing that you hold, and it has several cameras for lack of a
Okay.
better word, and light sources, and you could just boom. You could like effectively have one aimed at you and then the other one aimed at have two different phones, both using the front-facing cameras, and you're recording you and you're recording them, and we could just splice those in. This is all brainstorming shit. I'm
Oh,
just
sure,
thinking
that's
on
what
the
we're
fly.
doing. Yeah.
there's my buddy has one of those rigs. He puts his phone on it and he just carries it around, and it Dude, it's
I
perfect.
got a rig.
I got your rig right here.
I got your rig.
You guys can discuss in the comments what's on my rig.
There it is.
Ooh.
Another
special
thing
rig.
that I'd like to see in the comments too is, I mean, what do you guys?
Yeah, what do
freedom
you
fighters,
want?
What do you guys want to see in
Yeah.
season 2?
Yeah, what
Shout
do you
out to
want
Corey.
see
What
from
up,
me?
bro?
Yeah, Corey, dude. He's such a cool guy.
Mhm.
He contributes a lot to our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Word up to Phoenix.
We need you guys.
Any other shout outs, you guys? Now that we're here, we haven't done this in a while, so we're like
Bianca?
Yeah, definitely shout out to
Yeah.
Bianca. God, okay, it's been a long time since we've done this. Who else we got out there? We got the Stevens.
Oh yeah, Steven.
Yeah.
Only one John.
Yeah,
My
We got-
son, Christian. What's up, boy?
there
Yeah,
he is.
there you go.
We got Misty and Todd, I think, that still watch the show every now and
Mhm.
then. Ashley and Chase and Chelsea. Of
Chelsea.
course, yeah, Chelsea and Sean.
There's a couple Chelseas, isn't there?
Sorry if we forget anyone because it's been a minute.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
has. Holy fuck.
The
Yeah.
Johns.
No, one John. We just covered.
Oh,
that.
yeah, one John.
Yeah, go fuck
Yeah.
yourself. The other one.
Yeah, you know who you are.
You know who you
piece
are.
of
You
shit.
dirtbag.
Who else we got? We got Deanna was watching the show. Then there's also a Deanna that is, I think, watching the show. If she isn't, she probably should. She's got a lot of.
Shout out and special thanks to Ian. He helped move all this crap
Oh,
here.
fuck yeah. Ian, dude. Ian's
Sorry. Go ahead and go back. Sorry, I just want to make sure I don't forget.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
This is exactly
Yeah.
how this section should go. Because I don't
Chaos.
know. Yeah.
fucking Ian, dude.
Shout
That
out
dude-
to Kenny.
That dude is, he weighs like 300
pounds.
pounds. That dude, he's
Yeah.
a fucking monster. dude.
20-pound poops 3 times a day.
An absolute unit.
Damn. Yeah. He helped us move. He helped us bring all our podcast stuff over.
Yeah, he's like earlier today. Ha ta 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 ta.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck, dude. I'm super stoked that we're actually here doing
Yeah,
this today.
it's
man.
freaking cool. And
Like-
it's weird not having any kind of like plans for this show.
Yeah,
Other than season 2.
Yeah. Point.
Right? That's it.
Yeah.
This feels like a live stream
Kind of.
that nobody's talking to us about.
Yeah.
Like it's just
that is exactly how it
Yeah.
feels, actually.
Talk to us.
Yeah, so the situation is right now that we don't have the podcast computer connected up to the internet because it is old and it is not cooperating with me. So,
Right.
yeah,
So you'll see this next week.
yeah, probably.
Yeah. We'll have already filmed our next.
today's date?
Today is
The
the
third?
The second.
second.
Yeah,
March
so
2nd,
that's when we're actually
2020.
recording this.
Damn,
So
it's
whatever
already
you
March
see it,
2nd,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy moly, Christopher!
So we're
Fuck.
3 months into
This is a
2020,
long fucking year,
and
dude.
we just fucking started our first episode.
yeah.
Crazy, right?
Brutal.
We're not even going to number this one. This is just kind of like, hey, welcome back kind of
This,
thing.
yeah, this is a
Yeah.
welcome back.
Welcome
Carter show.
to the what do you call it, season 2? And you guys have anything while we're here too, like about like our show, how in the past, like just kind of talk about it? Anything you guys come to mind or any cool shit?
Dude, just
We
how-
had that great barbecue. We had a cool photo shoot with our model Kristen. Oh, there you
Yeah.
go, Kristen. Word up. Thank you for so much. A couple other,
We want to put another one
couple
together
other things you guys think of.
with some old cars and all that cool stuff.
just how far it came, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like we came
Yeah.
from this like
We were back in 1914 when there was only black and white TV.
1914.
You know,
Yeah.
there was only black and white
We
TV
only
when
had
we started.
radio.
Yeah, upgraded the equipment slowly is getting upgraded, right?
and we just
Right.
had like the fact that we actually have a fan base. It's not the biggest fan base out there, but there are people that
It's more like a militia of freedom fighters.
There are people that are
That's
are
right.
missing the show, that are
Yeah.
going to be excited that this is back. So that makes me happy that we
It's
actually
pretty cool.
have people out there that want to listen, so which is really sweet.
Yeah, fuck the government and your Super Tuesdays tomorrow. So fuck you too.
I didn't even know that till like an hour ago when you guys were talking about it.
Yeah. You know what? I listen to a lot of talk radio. So
Well, yeah, they're going to talk about it.
yeah, that's all they talk about. So
What is it? Elaborate.
what do you mean?
voting.
Super
Vote-
Tuesday.
Super Tuesday is like the Democrat primary, whatever bullshits. Yeah, they vote for their candidate, who they're gonna pick to run against the president. So
Gotcha.
it looks like Sanders might be the person that they pick. Buttigieg just jumped out, and I only know this shit because fucking the radio told me
Yeah.
to repeat it. So
Right.
here I am, fucking regurgitating
Yeah.
it for you guys. So Buttigieg is out. There's that.
What's his name? Booty Juice?
Booty Juice is out.
Oh.
And then Bloomberg jumped in.
Oh, God.
Sanders is still in. what's his name? Biden came back in, and they're all running against.
Sounds like a bunch of fucks.
They're all running against your orange angel, fucking Trump.
Ronald McDonald. Yeah, fuck, dude.
I just don't get it, dude. Like, there's people who are posting vote, 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 and I'm like, dude, you guys are fucking literally voting for your master. Like, you are voting for your next fucking ruler. Dude, that it's so fucking disturbing when people post.
Right. Well, I get a lot of times.
Wait, hold on. So whenever anybody puts up something about voting, I have a picture of a skateboard that says "No, thank you,"
and you just put it up,
and I just throw it up. I get
so
so many.
simple.
I get so many fucking sad faces. It's like, you're not going to vote for a ruler for me.
Oh God.
You're not going to vote for my slave master.
Yeah. Well, I think it's funny because a lot of like libertarian party type people and independents and even lower level, like, I don't know, like people that aren't as involved in politics and whatever, they're always like, well, voting just doesn't even matter anyway, so why even do it? I'm like, well, that's kind of not the point. You don't do it because you're oppressing other people. That's my whole.
You're literally
like missing
harming somebody else.
Just because you don't think it's doing anything, whatever. But
Right.
the bottom line is you're actually affecting other people's lives because you're
Right.
being a fucking bully.
Well, politics is what it boils down to is my preferences versus your preferences, or my morals versus
or your taste,
morals.
like you think this is tasteful or not.
So when, like, if I were to go out and vote for somebody that I liked, I would want them to implement the.
It's like a bully popularity contest in a sense.
Yeah.
You know. What I mean?
Where I'm going is like, you. If I'm voting for somebody to implement the things that I like,
right?
I mean, it may cause harm to somebody else. I mean, that's the bottom line. Say I don't want health care for everybody. That's going to harm people who don't have health care.
Fuck them.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'll tell you right now.
I ain't fucking voting for the shit.
Freedom,
but
bitch.
But what I'm saying is that, like, what if I decided, okay, I'm part of the 51% who won. Now we're gonna kill the 49%.
Yeah, well, that's where you're going into the mob rule.
Yeah. So why would I do that to somebody? I'm not gonna force my morals or my opinions on somebody by voting for somebody with power to force them to do what I think is right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We shouldn't be everybody should be left to their own experiences and their own judgment.
Yeah. Their own moral convictions or whatever, right? Is what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then here's the thing: is like when we start talking, like this is when people come out of the woodworks and like, well, what about this and what about that? Well, what's stopping anyone from just
Here we go.
helping people in this? Well, under
pay
the
taxes for my lights.
Under the guidelines.
Go ahead, Jamie.
Under the guidelines that we would ideally want to live under is, say someone did aim to harm you or take your property or something. Well, you're allowed to defend yourself.
Right.
And so you should probably learn how to do that and learn how to do it well enough that you don't have to be afraid of that kind of a thing anymore. So then you don't need to rely on something like a police system or any type
or
of
a constitution
state-run law enforcement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And kind of going off of what you're saying, Jamie, is also that people, when they ask those questions, they don't understand that, like, when we're talking about like a free market society, a voluntary society, or like community or wherever, right? They're not understanding that, like, it's not, if you're coming from statism, a controlled government control, it's not like you can just cut it all off tomorrow and everything changes. You have to start changing people's minds slowly so it ends up working its way in. It's how the free market works, right?
It's generational.
Yeah,
it's
you want
yeah.
like this new iPhone. It didn't just come out of fucking nowhere. There was the first cell phones, and then they kept evolving into whatever. That's basically how the free market works, right? So it would be the same thing with society. So you can't just say that tomorrow, okay, there's no law, there's no nothing or anything like that.
Well, it's based
or
on
how would you
necessity,
even how would you even comprehend how a free market system would work if there's no police and there's no fire and there's no whatever from the government? How would that exist? Well, it would happen through time, and people would figure out how to do it. We've talked about it before. It could even be your insurance plan that you buy for your house is paying for your law enforcement or not that. It would be actually security. Your security and your fire and whatever, right? Or medical.
Right. Or volunteer. I mean,
Whatever.
I would totally volunteer to be a firefighter.
Or
you
that
know?
too, yeah.
In
there
my
could be-
community.
I think that a lot of people.
I would totally police my block.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people don't understand that
Yeah.
all of the things that are run by the state that come in the form of government services, they're exactly that. They're services, and there are private markets. There's even corporations that provide services, right?
Sure.
So what's stopping an individual from then being able to provide a service as long,
Right.
and then it could be as local or as global as that person decides they want it to be, as long as they're not encroaching on other people's properties or forcing them to try and think the way they do and so on and
Right.
so forth.
Yeah, well, it comes
So-
back down to the principles of it, right? With the
But the free market principle,
Right.
well,
Right.
and then obviously the non-aggression principle, right?
right,
But
or voluntary.
So check
whatever.
this out. So
Self-ownership.
speaking of firefighters, all right. So I have a friend. What's up, Aaron? I'm gonna give you a shout out right now. He owns a business where he services fire extinguishers. He created that business, and it's grown. It's grown from Northern California to Southern California, and that's how easy it would be to start your hire and start your own fire department
or business.
Well,
yeah,
so
or business.
or
yeah.
I want to rephrase that for you just a little bit, not to demean your buddy's experience. It probably wasn't easy to
No.
start your
Yeah,
own
oh,
business
yeah.
and then grow it from the north
from
to
nothing,
south
yeah.
Right.
California, but I think it's possible.
Right.
If there is a need for a service,
Necessity.
then I mean,
Our demand for
you
the
either-
market, right?
You either dig to find someone to find. You either dig to find someone who can provide that service, or you learn how to do it yourself. and
Wait,
then
the
you become
government
that
didn't
guy.
force you to have that service?
Exactly.
Jamie, what?
Yeah, weird.
What?
It's almost as if somebody recognized that they could make $1 off of this, and then
Right.
fucking made their own business around it.
Yeah, right?
But even if you're
The free
not,
market makes me so warm and tingly inside.
even if you're not like a business person, you're not going to start a whole business. You can volunteer your time.
Sure.
Volunteerism is a huge part of taking care of your community. I think everybody should do it. You know,
Well, I
it's
think
charity,
that-
technically.
so-
is what
Yeah,
we're talking about.
charity.
I want to talk about volunteerism versus voluntarism.
Yeah, it's a little
because they're a
different.
little bit different,
That's why
right?
I said charity.
So yeah, volunteering your time would mean that you're doing a service pro bono, which means you're not getting paid for it, right?
Right.
But if you're taking donations, sure, that could be one way that you can be compensated for your time, or you can voluntarily enter into a contract with someone where we then decide on some type of a trade or a barter or some type of a currency that gets
An
exchanged
agreement,
for
whatever.
the services,
Right.
right? And that would be the
It
voluntarism.
could be even like use of property, like a podcast being voluntarily. You know what I mean?
a command bunker
Yeah, exactly.
being loaned out
Sure.
under private contracts.
Yeah.
We're talking about Ancapistan
To a
here.
bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
my vision of Ancapistan would be this: secured borders.
Fembots.
You could buy and sell whatever you like as long as you don't harm somebody else.
Plutonium.
You can have a recreational nuke,
And flying fucking tanks, bro.
flying tanks,
Flying tanks.
and you could come into Ancapistan
And no sharks.
if you have the right amount of money.
0 sharks.
So you got to pay to live in your Ancapistan.
Hey, man. Yeah,
It is what it is.
I like it.
it's a market.
Just stay the fuck
is
out of
what
the
it
water.
Yep. No sharks.
No
No
sharks.
Or
fucking
sharks.
sharks.
Or
Get
sharks.
it?
Sharks fans okay, but
No
no
swimming
sharks.
pools.
Yeah, it's different.
No bodies of water. All the water will be pumped in.
We're trying to live in a completely
Yeah.
mosquito and shark free environment, please.
Yeah, I like that. Fuck yeah.
Fuck mosquitoes and
Yeah.
fuck sharks.
Right? Oh, man. All right. Well, anything else you guys want to add before we think we got everything kind of a little ranting there. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. No, this is gonna be great, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what the freedom fighters want from us out of season 2, because I realize that when you guys before you're quick to judge, because I realize this is season 2 and it looks a lot different than our other one did.
It'll look different again next show.
It'll look different again, and this is
temporary.
personally I like the background.
Yeah.
I love the fucking lights.
And the glowing skull right there too.
But
Yeah,
I mean, just try to think about like where we started and then where we ended up, where we are now, and then like kind of what you guys want to see the natural progression. Do you want to see us doing interviews, people out in the world? Do you want to see more people on the show? Do you want to be a guest on the show? Like why the fuck is no one buying our merchandise?
Right.
Like, do you guys hate it? Am I a shitty designer? Please tell me.
Sure.
Because it's all shit that I would wear totally. Maybe that's the problem is I design it around
No,
what I want.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
And then maybe one little thing I wanted to add, what I remembered, is maybe we go out to when you go see those booths in front of places telling you to vote for people or
Hell
sign
yeah,
things for
that's what I'm
measures.
talking about.
Maybe we all wear some Grim 86
Yeah.
gear and have a little flyer or something to hand out for the podcast.
Here you go,
and
buds.
just go like talk some
Pictures
trash.
of holes or whatever.
So like,
Yeah,
or they're like, hey, let's raise the taxes so we can support the schools, and we just go in there and do a whole taxation is theft thing or something.
What if they raise the taxes to give everybody free holes? Would that be okay?
No,
No, okay. Just making sure.
no.
I don't know. Yeah, Chris,
That's a nice trade-off, though, dude. I don't know, man.
you're grasping at straws for
Yeah,
that one.
I was like, what?
The show ended right before you said
I was
that.
just like, no. Yeah, it's just gonna end right there.
It's gonna end like The Sopranos.
I'll put that
Just
elevator music right there. Just
No, just black screen. Just
It's done.
yeah, white screen.
Spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. We haven't seen the end of The Sopranos.
all right. Isn't that show like 10 years old?
It's probably older than that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think everybody's seen it already.
And shout out to Monster Candy Podcast. Just what
Monster
up?
Candy Podcast.
What was our Broken Armory too? What up to them?
them without rulers?
Without
Oh, yeah,
Rulers?
what up?
Yeah,
Big
what
shout
about
out to
that guy?
Without
Member
Rulers.
here. So
Yeah, damn.
say what up. We'll have to write some of that stuff down for the show. We'll have to have a little note.
Yeah.
You know, kind of
Yeah.
like we did every
Yeah,
episode before this
exactly,
one.
yeah.
Got it.
Well, we lost our other monitor. We're
Yeah.
down a monitor now.
It is what it is.
Oh, man.
We'll figure this
buy
out.
those shirts, please, so we can get a new
Yeah,
monitor.
buy some shirts,
Or
guys. We need
donate.
a new
Isn't there a
monitor.
donate button underneath or no?
fucking donate.
Or is that
man.
only a live stream?
It's on the live stream, but I believe
Just
that
tell us you want to
we-
give us money. We'll figure out how to get it out of your pocket.
Yeah, it's easy. I got a Venmo. I got a Venmo.
Totally. There you go.
No, I think I on the live stream you can donate because there's actually where the overlay comes up and Deadpool talks and all that stuff. You can't do
Right.
that on. Well, you know what? Actually, if someone were to find that link and then happen to donate while we were recording this, and this was on the internet, it would all of that shit would still pop up and start working, and it would be like, how the fuck did they do that? But
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be magical.
it would be
Or you
magical.
could go onto our Facebook page, and what you do is you go on your phone, you look it up, and then you type in there, and you go hit the donate button, and then you take your cash and you insert it, and then it goes right in, and look at that. See?
Right.
And that's how we
yeah.
get paid too. So
right
you can do that.
to your phone, into your bank account, into your
Yeah.
pocket.
That could be another way of doing it. So it's an alternative.
That's what we do here. Figure out how to get
Yeah.
your money.
We try to help you help us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new.
This
it's a new app.
This
you
is
can download.
season 2,
Yeah.
and we need to get some
Shit.
fundage.
Some shit.
Yeah, we need some
shit.
things.
It's just like next week. It's just a big cooler of beer for Jamie over there, smoking
Like
a cigar.
1040s on the.
Like, thanks for your donations. We're all out in the field. We're out in the field. We got kicked out. This is a generator I stole from this guy.
Jamie's passed out drunk in the field. I don't know what happened to him.
Got a generator in the back of my van. We'll just,
Jamie, pull up the
fire it
video.
up.
Jamie, he's passed out. Fuck! Quit feeding that guy beer.
All right. So next show will be episode 1.
Are we
of
going to
season
do a
2,
live
right?
live stream?
We don't know yet. We got to figure that out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
we'll
actually
see.
good you brought
Yeah,
that up
yeah.
because we're going to try to figure it out.
Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know.
So
Stick
at
around.
random point, something's going to pop up on their YouTube if we can get it.
Yeah.
And then we'll make plans after that. But we
Yeah,
don't know.
so I mean, so stick around, be alert, guys. We're going to be kind of doing stuff off the cuff here, so you might get some random notifications here and there. I personally, another thing I want to do in season 2 is I'd like to experiment with live stream just from the phone.
With the acid.
Yeah, it would be
Just
awesome.
I
Fuck
mean, just
yeah,
out in the
dude.
world, just doing shit, just small, quick little videos
Shrooms.
here and there.
I want
Whatever.
to experiment with shrooms.
That's a different kind of experiment.
Hey, did you? By the way, LSD
The show never ends.
reorganizes your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good for
Good to know.
PTSD and shit now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Let's talk about that eventually.
Yeah, sure, we
That'd
will.
be great. I almost stole the line from the Good Mythical Morning show there for a second, which you hate those guys.
Who are they?
I'll show you later.
Oh, okay.
I love them. Johnny hates them.
I don't remember who they are.
You, as soon as you see them, you'll be like,
Yeah,
God
I
damn it.
hate those fucks. Yeah,
Fuck those
probably.
guys. I don't know. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
But I'll take Johnny's word for it.
And we're going to also have to be breaking down and setting up every single time, too, where before we had it all set up. So that's going to be another little add to the show. And we're going to try to, what we all decided pretty much like within an hour window of the show, like so hour and a half tops, you know.
So we're giving you kind of like the behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's a preview for season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind. You know
And
what?
a catch up.
This is kind of like what we did with episode 0 when we first started the show.
Yep.
Like it was one that did we even air it?
No.
I don't think
So we still have that archive footage
No,
somewhere, don't we?
it was fucked up on the sound.
Was the sound off
Yeah, it was
for
when we
it?
were still working on the sound.
Son of a
like
bitch.
half the show.
Everything
kinda,
was
yeah.
brand new still, remember?
Yeah,
Oh,
we don't
that
have
was
any
so
of that no
awesome.
more, unfortunately.
I wish I
Alright.
could talk to myself back then. Me now. Talk to
I
myself.
thought you had the fucking time machine.
For some reason, I just can't get to that
You can't
spot.
get to it
Yeah,
anymore?
there's like there's like some kind of fucking warp field.
I feel
Some kind of
Some sort of a causality
Chris has
loop.
been
Yeah.
just staring at
keeping
the
you
lights
from-
behind
It
us
just
the whole
doesn't-
show.
the timeline just somehow skips over each other and I don't know.
Right.
Right.
All right. So that's it, right?
That's it, fellas.
Episode
Yeah.
1 will be the next thing you guys will see. So.
Yeah.
Yep. So make sure you guys stay tuned for season 2, episode 1. We'll be back. We're going to be coming at it stronger than ever. More explosions.
Yeah, that's it for us, everybody. Thank you guys for watching once again. We'll be back next week to bring you new content. And as always, don't trust your leaders. We are out of here. Peace.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
Bye.